YouTube, how the hell are you? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Is this thing on? Okay. What's up, YouTube? How the hell are you? It's your boy Big TK Gaming. I'm back with another video. Do your boy a solid. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button. So when I drop videos, you'll be instantly notified when I'm bringing that heat, baby. Also, run up my likes. I need the likes. Help your boy out. And if you got a little time on your hands, go to my previous videos. Go ahead and like those too. Watch those too. I promise you, you ain't gonna be disappointed. And if you do, oh well, it's okay. So if you are a fan of Nintendo like me, then you probably have a Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch has been out for about 6 to 7 years. And if you're a fan of the Nintendo Switch like I am, you probably played a various of different games on this console. And it's so many different genres that span over the library of the Nintendo Switch. We have some complete heat. So many games that you can get. And I know sometimes certain games can be affordable and some can be pricey, but I'm here to tell you, oh yes, I'm here to save your pockets. Yes. I'm here to lay hands on your wallets, okay? I know how hard it is. We got this economic increase of everything, you know, everything is skyrocketed in price, gas, groceries, food, all of it. And I'm here to save y'all some money. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to save y'all some money and at the same time, help y'all have a little fun in the process. So I'm gonna go over Nintendo Switch games that I recommend on the eShop, and they pretty much cover a lot of genres, whether it be platformers, shooters, beat 'em ups, and etc. So it's your boy Big TK Gaming. If you want great videos like this, hit that subscribe button. That's the only way you gonna know. That's the only way you gonna know. You gotta hit that subscribe button and make sure you run your boys' likes. Come on, let's get on with the video. The first game I want to talk about is Super Cyborg. Super Cyborg is a classic style retro run and gun type of game that is a love letter to games like Contra. Now, if you ever played Contra, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with this game and you would know how to play it, I would advise you grab a friend or a family member to play it because it can be hard as balls, but it is worth your money. I think I got it on the eShop for about $2.50. Definitely recommend it for the price that I paid for. I love the 8-bit pixelated art style and the bad guys that look very gross and grotesque. And if you have a love for retro type like video games, this is definitely up your alley, but be cautious because like I said, this game can be hard as hell. One hit is a insta kill, and once you run out of life, that's pretty much it. The good thing about it is you don't have to start all the way back from the beginning like you do in Contra. It picks up from the last place you left off. But like I said, I highly recommend this game. Go pick it up in the eShop right now on your Nintendo Switch. Now the next game is The Hunt Down. The Hunt Down has so much personality. It has a 80s cyberpunk type of aesthetic to it, and I just absolutely love it. It has a run and gun type of gameplay, and now if you are familiar with that type of gameplay, you will love it. If you are familiar with any type of 16-bit games from back in the day, you'll absolutely love this game as well. I suggest you grab a family member or a friend to play this game with you because it does offer co-op, couch co-op, and it is definitely something I recommend to do. It has a great list of different type of weapons that you can choose from and get through the gameplay. Also, it has assorted different type of enemies with great boss battles. I love this game. It is very inexpensive on the eShop. You can go grab it now for probably up under what, 15 bucks. It's probably like 10 bucks on the eShop right now. Next game I want to talk about is Bulletstorm. Now, Bulletstorm was released around the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3 era, but it has been ported to the Nintendo Switch. You get the Duke of Switch edition, which allows you to play as Duke Nukem, which is pretty cool and pretty badass. Sometimes the dialogue don't line up what is going on in the campaign, but it's pretty cool how they kind of just bypass it all. The gameplay is definitely something that you would love if you are into first-person shooters that are gory and hectic. The gameplay in this game is very solid. The one mechanic that I love is you got this little lasso type whip thing that you can throw out to guys, and you can bring them back in like Scorpion, like a get over here type of motion, and you can kick them in slow motion, and then they'll be flying back, and you can just shoot their ass, and body parts and guts and stuff will fly all over the place. It's a very, very satisfying thing to do in the game, and I never get tired of it. I definitely recommend getting this game because it is awesome. Unfortunately, they don't have the multiplayer that was on the other consoles. They just have the campaign mode, which is still fun within itself. Like I said, this is probably one of the best first-person shooters that's on the Nintendo Switch, so go check it out on the eShop right now. The next game I want to talk about is Guns, Gore, and Cannoli. Now, this game is awesome. It is a 2D side-scrolling run and gun type of game. The aesthetic of it is very clean. I love the cartoony look of it, and the humor of it is all there. You are a gangster that is basically surviving this town that has been taken over by zombies. The great thing about this game is the gameplay. That's the great thing that you should look for in any video game. The gameplay is pretty awesome, and also this is a game that you can play with a friend or a family member because it offers couch co-op. The other cool thing about it is the sequel did not have this mode, but they have a mode where it's like an arena mode where you can have up to 4 people battling out, fighting, killing, and shooting each other. I definitely recommend this game. It is very cheap on the eShop and is very affordable, so go check it out, and it's very fun to play. Proteus is a Doom clone, which is not a bad thing. I love this game. I highly recommend going download it right now. If you are familiar with Doom or any of those games from the back in the day of the old Wolfenstein games, you will be right at home with this. This game has a 64-bit aesthetic with a modern twist to it. You have a different array of weapons to kill and slay these monsters and these aliens that's on this planet. I highly recommend going and get this game, man. It's very inexpensive on the eShop, so pick it up right now if you feel like blasting through some monsters, some creatures. Just a mindless first-person shooter with not much of a story to it, and I love it that way. I just want to kill and shoot some things. Sometimes that's all you want to do. Go check this game out right now on the eShop. Blaze and Chrome is another love letter to the Contra franchise. This one's more like your Super Contra or your Contra Alien War 3 that was on the Super Nintendo. The aesthetic is a 16-bit run and gun shooter that I highly recommend that you play with a family and friend. I love this game. It is so hard, bro. It can get so hard. It can be ridiculously hard, but I love the fact that it's just challenging. Me and my friend powered through this game, and we absolutely had a great time as we played. You get different abilities. You can duck, you can dodge, you can roll, and you will have to use those abilities through the game to kind of progress through the levels. Now, the boss battles can be difficult as well, but it's definitely rewarding once you beat a boss. Like I said, go check this game out on the eShop right now. It's your typical run and gun shooter, but it is a great classic retro style looking run and gun shooter that is a new game. It's been out for a couple of years, so go check it out on your Nintendo Switch. Download it now. The next game I want to talk about is Ukulele and the Impossible Lair. Ukulele and Impossible Lair, which cannot be confused for the first game they came out that was more based on a Banjo-Kazooie type gameplay. But Ukulele and the Impossible Lair is more like your Donkey Kong Country, which makes sense because this game was actually developed by former Rare game developers that made the old school Donkey Kong Country on the Super Nintendo. But this game is so much fun. It's just a callback from that time period of the Super Nintendo that is just awesome. I love the platform in this game. It's super solid. Definitely recommend going to pick it up at the eShop if you can. It's very inexpensive. The next game I want to talk about is The Takeover, and unfortunately this game got passed over because of its release date. It came out around the time of Streets of Rage 4, but it got passed over. This game is awesome, man. If you're a fan of old school beat 'em ups from the 90s, man, I definitely recommend you checking this game out. Of course, it's very reminiscent of games like Streets of Rage, which is the type of game it's paying homage to. You got a character like Axel, you got a big tank character like Max, and of course you have your female character. The cool thing about this game that you can pick up weapons, you can pick up firearms and shoot people, which I thought was pretty cool. I love the gameplay. It is definitely fun. It's up to 2-player co-op. Highly recommend it. It's very inexpensive in the eShop right now, and of course you can get it on other platforms, but we're talking about the Nintendo Switch, so check it out. Alright y'all, that'll do it for the video. Whether you're playing in handheld mode or if you're playing it docked, it doesn't matter. I highly recommend you check out these games. They're very inexpensive, but they're super fun. It's your boy Big TK. I'm out.